What is up, YouTube? Today, we're diving into an optimized AKS-74 build and calibration in Delta Force. The AKS-74 is a solid weapon, but it has seen some big changes in the latest version of the game. Previously, it had a barrel attachment that gave it a huge advantage, but now those have been removed. So I had to rework this build to get the gun to perform at its absolute best. I spent a lot of time tweaking it to make sure that it feels just right. The AKS-74's slow fire rate makes its recoil easier to manage compared to the faster firing weapons, but it does still have its challenges. High bounce and noticeable aiming sway can throw off your shots, making it tough to stay on target. I have made it my goal today to tackle all of these issues using this build. I've boosted stability to reduce sway and keep the reticle steady while shooting, improved handling to keep the ADS speed snappy, and fine-tuned the control to make the recoil feel easier to manage. Because of its slow fire rate and easy to control recoil, this build is especially designed to hold angles extremely effectively. So let's get into it. And of course, we begin with a completely blank AKS here, where we first change the optic to whatever you want, but I will be putting on the reflex sight here. I do think it's one of the best ones for the AKS. And next we focus on the handguards here, where we change out the upper one for the only one available here. It gives us +2, +2, +1, +4, so all great stats. And then for the lower handguard, we're going to be doing the same thing, and it gives you the same amount of stats here. It's only pluses, no negatives. This should always be on the weapon. This does allow us to put on a red laser sight combo here on the top, which might at first glance look bad on the handling here, but it does help our ADS times by about 50 milliseconds when the laser is actually on, and we don't really have anything to put on the right rail or the left rail here, so we're just going to be ignoring these. So next we're going to be focusing on the horizontal recoil, for which we're going to be putting on the Bastion horizontal compensator. This gives us a whole bunch of control, and it only hurts our handling by a little bit. Next we're going to be looking at the vertical recoil, for which we pick the RKO foregrip. This has really no downsides, and our control is going way up. Now 30 rounds is fine, but 45 rounds is always better, so we're going to be putting on a 45 round extended magazine on this AKS here, and we're going to combine that with the Badger small mag assist here for the +1 on the handling. And that's it for the front of the weapon, so let's take a look at the back here, where we begin with the rear grip, putting on the AK heavy tower grip. This will allow us to put on a grip mount, which is going to help us a lot here. The grip mount that you want to put on is a stable grip base. This gives us a whole bunch of stability, which is very important on this AKS, a little bit of control, and it hurts our handling quite a bit, but that's okay because we will be fixing that with calibration later. And last but not least, we're going to be changing the stock to the UR Spec Ops tactical stock. This gives us a whole bunch of control while only hurting our handling a little bit, and it gives us a really good amount of stability here. Now looking at the stats, you can see that we have 60 control, 46 handling, 65 stability, and very respectable control, handling, and stability detailed stats. But we are going to make this even better, and we'll do that by using calibration, changing up the foregrip first. Let's go for the placement, keep that at default. The thickness, we want to move all the way up to the max here for the extra stability when you're moving. Next, on the rear grip, we're going to be putting the weight limit all the way up to the max. It helps out a lot with the extra control, and because we have so much stability, we've actually fixed the aiming stability while breathing already, so this little bit of -18% is really not a big deal for us right now. The thickness, we're going to keep at default here. For the stock, we're going to be changing the weight limit all the way up to the max, so that we can get even more control. And the placement, we're going to change all the way down here, all the way to the minimum, so that we can get that extra ADS speed, so we can make it nice and snappy. The firing stability is really not going to affect us that much, so this is perfect for us. And lastly, on the optic, we don't want to change the zoom unless you really want to, but the pupil distance, we do want to change all the way to -20 millimeters. This is going to help us see more within the actual sight. Now looking at these final stats after the calibration, we have our details. Let's go to control here. You can see how I have dropped the recoil by about half. This is a great decrease here, super easy to control. Our handling has gone to 357 milliseconds, which if you remember, we put on the red laser, which takes off 50 milliseconds from your ADS speed, so it should be around that 300 millisecond range, which is just about right in my opinion. And these are our stability stats here. The current lens stability while firing is 0.55, current breath sway range is 0.21, which is in my opinion the most important stat for the AKS AKS because of its low fire rate, because the sway can actually really mess with you. And the hip flinch, I mean, this thing is not moving. But to drive the point home, let me show you why it's so important to have this breath sway range here at such a low number. First, let me take off pretty much everything here except the optic. Let me actually put that back on here, so you can see what it really looks like. Calibrate it just like how I had it. And now let's go into the firing range. Let me show you here. Switch this up to single mode here. Just aim straight at them. And let me show you how bad the sway range is. Look at how many shots I'm missing after I started shooting directly at them. Just because of that little infinity sign motion that the sway range does. The bigger that sway range is, the worse it gets. And it still affects you while you are shooting like this. You can see how it's still moving a little bit. Even in fully automatic mode, it is there. Now, because this weapon shoots so slow, that is a big deal. Let me show you the comparison here when I switch up to the other loadout that I have here, the best loadout. Let's go back into the firing range here, and switch it to single, and look at how much less I would actually miss by. Look at that. That sway range is so tiny that I'm barely missing at all. And again, at a really high fire rate, that's really what you want here, because it will still affect you. Just wanted to show you that in case you're wondering why that is, for specifically the AKS, of course. And as always, I will be leaving the share code for this build in the description of the video. And now, I have a game to show you where I use this exact AKS build so that you can see how to use it and how it can perform. Enjoy! We just got into this game that has already started, which I don't really like games that have already started and somebody has left. But it's alright. Let's see, maybe we can do this here. It's on the defense side, in trenches. A recon shooting at us. This gun has really good accuracy too, so you can hit fire quite well in a place like the trenches. Oh, stopped him. I didn't even realize that was an enemy there for the longest time. See you though. Let's make sure I got him. There we go. There's someone here. There is. Got you too. I don't know how I'm missing all these people. Let's get directly on B2 right now. Seems like they're taking it. The trenches is not the best area for the AKS because of its slow fire rate. But it can put up a fight. But we are going to be trying to hold angles here. Make sure that they don't capture B2. I did not realize that was an enemy, actually. But hey, we're good now. We're getting B2 back. This is ours. Let's go here to the left. See if we can find some... I just saw somebody right here. Should be able to get him. There's a recon shooting at us right now, though. Just shooting this way a lot. He kept missing while I crouched. That was funny. I guess it's really far. Somebody behind. I see you. I'm not gonna take this off until after I kill you. Come on now. There we go. Hello. How are you doing? I didn't know you were there too. Okay, they got the point, but they only have 200 tickets to capture C. That's not too bad for us. And even if they capture C, as long as we take away 150 tickets or so, I think it's totally worth it. We're still in a good spot after that. So let's see what we can do here. With AKS, holding off, holding the line. I see you there. Alright, let's go to the right side here. There's always somebody that tries to run past us here on the right. So let's try to get that. I know there's someone here. Saw you. Where'd you go? Oh wait, they're dead. I think that was them. Got you. Got you too. Oh, that's another one. No! So close. Oh, I see someone right here on the minimap. There we go. I can't pick you up, man. Not really a good spot right now. Let's reload. Come around here. Yeah, the car that was behind us is doing a lot of work. Spawning a lot of people. Make sure that I mark it. Here's someone. That turret there on top of the car. It's kind of a problem. Make sure that we reload so we can get this guy. Yep, there we go. Not too bad. Anybody this way? Oh, if I hit him one more time. That hill really stopped me there. Let me see if I can get this guy that's here. Hello. Not gonna let you do that. You almost got away with that little slide. Wasn't expecting it. Got you too. This is really the ranges where this AKS excels. We're talking about 50 meters or so. You can't take it up further, but there is a decent amount of optic bounce still. So you don't want to take it too far either. But the control is super easy to... The recoil is super easy to control at least. Okay, I think we cleared out the right side, so let's go around here. I see you here. There we go. I have 0 ammo, I just realized that. Maybe it's time for me to die. I think it's fine if I die right now. Let's get that spawn beacon. Whew. Wow, this is bad. I'm in a real tight spot right now. Let's put this out. Let's rescue my teammate. Run this way? Oh, hello. How are you? Let's pick up. There we go. Got some more bullets. Sorry to that guy that was jumping around the corner there. Wrong game. He thinks he's playing Call of Duty. Go to the right side here. I do see you. Gonna hold on. Let's make sure they don't see us again here. Stick to the right. I see you. There we go. I really need to pick up his ammo pack. Oh my god, perfect ranges. 41 meters, 50 meters. This thing is just way too good. There we go. Perfect. Let's make sure we pick up this guy's ammo too. She's shooting my dead body. Damn, that's disrespectful. So you know she doesn't like me. Let's just make sure that we get these people on the right. Gotta hold them off again. Oh wait, there's a lot more of them this time. Get you. Not gonna lie, I actually would not mind that they capture it right now so that we can extend the game just a little bit longer. Because my team is doing really good in general. Let's make sure I control that. Oh! Got me good there. It looks like they might actually capture it. They did! That is crazy timing. It's alright though, we're doing really good. The whole point is to show off the AKS. Not to win quick. There we go, picked up my team there. Let's try to keep D1 just a little bit longer, doesn't have to be too long. Okay, 77 meters. Still, as you can see, very easy to control, very easy to handle. There is someone right around here somewhere. Where is he? There we go. Let's get you. Oh, someone else got me. Let's get you. Ooh, pick up my teammate here. It's gotta be someone this way. Oh, I see you inside of that little thing. Oh wow, thank you, teammate. I did not think you would be able to pick me up there. Yeah, let's pick you up. Oh, I can't do it through the wall. That's sad. 19 bullets on a dream. There we go. Got that guy. His name is Functional Gimp. What a name. Got you too. I don't know how these people got here. Maybe there's a respawn beacon somewhere around here. Oh, there is. It's right there. Oh my. How embarrassing. For them? Yeah, for them. Got you too. Somebody on top of the hill here. Oh, hello. Don't know what he was shooting at me with, but it was... I bet that it was an M4, considering how fast that fire rate was. And how many times he missed. That thing is not the easiest gun to control the recoil for. This guy is insane. Let's go to the right. I see 3 people on the right side. That should be enough for us to take out. Got you. 2. There's a 3rd. I know there's a 3rd. I hit you one more time. Ah, that was bad. I should have controlled that better. Is that a... Oh, whoa. That just hit me in the face, I think. It's crazy. I need that tank destroyer to stop shooting at me. It'd be really nice. You're dead. And then you are the one that I'm really interested in right now. If I hit him one more time, he's dead. Come on. Let's do it before the game ends. Oh, haha. Well, that was the AKS. It's not as good as it was in the past because they got rid of that barrel that made it really good. But it's still an amazing weapon due to its extremely easy to control recoil as long as you can control the reticle bounce by boosting the stability, which we did. Leave a like if the video was useful and let me know in the comments down below if there's any changes that you would make to this build. I'll see you on the next one. Owl out.